Here's a question that pulls you in right away. How does someone go from being treated like a headline to being treated like a real artist? Samantha Fox lived that story in front of everyone, and the way people talked about her often said more about the world than it did about her. Watch until the end, because we're going to look at how her image took over the conversation, how she fought to be heard, and why her story still matters. Samantha Fox became famous fast, and when fame comes fast, it can feel like the world decides who you are before you even get the chance. In her case, a lot of the attention focused on her looks and her photos. People acted like that was the only thing that mattered. Some fans loved it. Some critics judged it. And the media kept pushing the loudest angle because it brought money, attention, and endless talk. You might hear people use dramatic phrases about her, but those phrases are often used to turn a person into a quick shock story. The real story is more human than that. Samantha was a young woman in a tough business, trying to build a career. She learned early that the public can be kind one day and cruel the next. And she had to figure out how to take control of her own story while everyone else tried to write it for her. It also helps to understand that modeling and pop music can be hard worlds to live in. People often want you to fit a narrow idea. If you are bold, they may call you too much. If you try to change, they may say you are not the same. It becomes a trap, and Samantha had to walk that line while staying strong enough to keep going. A big turning point was when she stepped into music and showed she had more than one side. When you hear her name, many people think of that confident pop sound that made crowds move. She had songs that were catchy and direct, and she performed with real energy. That mattered because it showed she was not just a photo in a magazine. She was a performer who could hold a stage. But the media does not always like a woman who changes the script. They wanted to keep Samantha in one box because it was easy. They could write the same kind of headline again and again. They could reduce her to one image. And even when she released music and toured, some people refused to give her the respect they gave other stars. This is where the story gets deeper. Samantha's fame shows how quickly society judges women for being confident in their bodies, while also punishing them for it. People want beauty and boldness, but they also want control. They want a woman to be free, but only in a way that feels safe to them. And when she steps outside that line, they act shocked, even if they were the ones asking for it. Over time, Samantha kept showing up. She kept working. She kept finding ways to be herself in a space that often tried to shape her. And that takes strength. It's easy to laugh at headlines. It's harder to see the person inside them. Imagine walking into a room and knowing people already think they know you. Imagine trying to have normal relationships while strangers talk about you like a character. That is what fame can do. Her story also reminds us that people grow. What someone does early in their career does not have to define their whole life. Yet the internet loves a simple label. It loves a short clip. It loves a story that fits into one sentence. Samantha's life doesn't fit into one sentence. It has music, media pressure, public opinions, and personal choices all mixed together. And here's another angle. Control of your own image. When you are famous, your image can become a product. Others can make money from it. Others can spread it. Others can talk about it like they own it. For many stars, the fight is not only about fame, it is about control. Who gets to decide what your story is? Who gets to decide what people remember? What do you think? Did the media treat her fairly? Or did it turn her into a headline for too long? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you like stories that look beyond the surface, please like the video, subscribe, and share it with a friend who enjoys pop culture history.